why did this high school coach pull the ponytail of a star player? Let's get into it. So a high school lost a championship game. It seemed like they were going to win. Emotions were high, especially for their star player, Haley Monroe. And you can see that she's crying with her teammates. And then here comes Coach Jim Zullo from behind, snatching her ponytail and yelling at her. It's crazy because the girl that comes to her aid is the coach's great niece, their family. Well, as you could already guess, he was fired over the weekend, and the school district shared this response, and I thought it was pretty fitting. They stated that they hold their coaches to a higher standard, empathized with the victim, and they said that this matter is going to be taken seriously. And I appreciate that as a parent. So the coach responded as he should. He said that he regretted his behavior Friday night. And he said that he apologized to Haley and her family, the team, and pretty much everyone at the school for his behavior. He said, under no circumstances is it okay for you to put your hands on a player. He said he was sorry. He said he wished that he could take the moment back. He said he was grateful for the opportunity to have coached this girls basketball team for the past 2 years. And I guess they won last season. So he threw it back to that. He said because it was a difficult time for his family. And that's the only part that makes me want to be like, you know what, throw this in the trash. I get it. His wife passed. This is why he came out of retirement. I kind of feel like in a small little tiny way, he's throwing it back to like the grief piece. And there might be some of you that say, well, no, he lost his wife. Maybe that's the reason why he did it. Wives are being lost, guys. People are dying every day. People that you love are going to pass too. Are you going to start pulling ponytails? Are you going to start flipping wigs? Are you going to start pulling toupees off at work? No. Are you going to start doing this to other people's kids? I mean, with the risk of getting beat the F up, beat the F up. This is a highly charged situation. It's a championship game. I'm so surprised that her daddy did not levitate and take that man to the next realm. We'll talk about him in a little second. But like get into like who this coach is. He is a basketball Hall of Famer. He came out of his retirement to coach this team when his wife passed last year. He was supposed to be a mentor and not a menace. There are tons of articles on this guy. This guy is always getting press. He seems to be very respected. So it's like, what happened here that made him lose his mind? He's won some championships. Is this the method? There's a faction of you guys that are like, this is how you win games. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. There are a lot of people who are walking around scarred from horrible interactions with their coaches. There's a lot of bad coaches out there that not only derailed their athletes' future, but they broke them. I was looking for the family or Haley or just anyone online, and I actually ran into this post where the dad is asking someone who was doing coverage of the game if they had a video of his daughter Tara being pulled. So they might be mounting a legal situation. I think this is highly embarrassing for this young lady. You know, she's really good at what she was doing. I think they said that she had scored 12 points. She was holding it down. And here's the thing. You do a million great things, and all it takes is one thing to tarnish your reputation. There will be a ton of people that are going to make excuses for this guy. Oh, he's old. Oh, he's from the old school. The girl, cursed him out. It was unsportsmanlike behavior. She can create these narratives that make them feel good about choosing him, choosing his side, and that's fine. I'm not here to change your mind, but what he did to that little girl was unforgivable. I just don't think that any adult's rage combined with physical action is appropriate. Had it been my child, I would have been on the floor. I would probably have spent this weekend in jail. And that's crazy because I don't want to go to jail. That's not my life. I'm not a jailbird. However, this is how you get there. This is how we get to jail. This pulling my daughter's hair is crazy. Like, how many ponytails have you pulled in your lifetime? How many times have you gotten to some young woman's face and, you know, talked aggressively to them. You just don't get to. This is not the world that you live in where you can be abusive to other people's kids because of a basketball game. From batons to ponytails being pulled, I'm looking at young women's sports like we're going through it. What are your thoughts?